Everybody spells my whole name wrong. None of my name is spelled by Judy. If you describe the difference, spell it I'd say why, because he literally has all the memories. He's the only one that like. Whereas it's not every
make sure you've got your materials kind of out and ready to refer to if your question relates to that. And also, when someone is talking about a specific text or they're bringing it up, you need to turn to it and look at it and see what can you add, okay? Outside circle people, remember your job is twofold. Keep your partner, making sure they're participating, nudge them if you need to, and also listen so that you can come to the fire seat and add to the conversation, okay? Remember, you can only go to the fire seat once, right?
So in many schools, in many states and school districts, the novel is banned or restricted. Do you agree or disagree on whether or not this book should be banned or restricted? What I said is like, it depends on where you live and who you are, if it should be restricted or not. Because like, say if it's a younger audience at a younger school, but for a school for younger people, then maybe like they don't need to read this book because some of its elements that it has. But if you're like an older audience and stuff like that, then maybe the book doesn't need to be banned. But I think that it just depends on where you are if the book is banned or not.
I do not think it should be banned because this really never happens. Like, it's not real. This doesn't happen around the world. So I think it should be banned.
I agree with Harrison because like it shouldn't be banned because we probably take a lot of our decisions for granted, and we should like when we read the book we realize that like if we didn't have these choices, like how much like different our lives would be. So what were you gonna say?
I feel like because they release people that are different, and in some schools they have like people that have like disabilities or something that are different, and so that would make them feel bad. But it does like the kind of like the theme of the book is that we should respect people's differences. So maybe they should read the book so that they can know that it's good to be different.
I think one place it would be banned would be North Korea. Because it's pretty much like The Giver. The government controls all the decisions and they can't really talk bad about the government because they're brainwashed, so they think everywhere is like North Korea, but it's really not.
And since this is dystopian, like they would like realize like that what they're living in is not right, and like it's a book and it's fiction, and like they need to live different.
I think one place that it shouldn't be banned is South Korea, so they would know what their northern neighbors are living like.
I don't think it should be restricted because in the forward to the movie later, she's saying how a teacher from South Carolina wrote the most disruptive, difficult student in her 8th grade class had called her on a no-day school and begged her to read in the next chapter on the phone. Like, this book has changed people's lives.
Like I agree with Skylar because like if it was like I disagree with Mary Claire and Harrison because if it isn't banned from schools, then like if they read it, they have this fear of their society becoming a dystopia, and so they're afraid that they're gonna have to live like that.
I disagree with Leslie because it's probably not going to happen. And I think this book would help you because it will make you like think more that you have like differences and all these people in this society don't have.
It's not worth staying if you're the only person that feels that or sees colors or anything like that.
What do you think, Harrison?
I think I said the same thing as her because like there's no
Or like if you're reading something, if you're reading something and you really like the characters feel like it really seems like you, and then something bad happens to them.
The question I got
is did you like the ending of the book? Explain why or why not. I personally liked it because you got to like choose your own ending, and it's not like fixed. You can like make a random ending, and they're all be correct.
Yeah, I agree. You can make your ending either good or bad, depending on your ending.
I disagree because like when I read a book, I like to have an ending to the book because that's just how I am. Like when I read, I want it to have an ending.
Yeah, like in the end of the book, I wanted to know like, did the community fall apart and like go to war or whatever, or did they actually come together and go back to the way it was? But I just have to admit
I like how you got to choose how it ended. Like, I wouldn't want an ending where it all fell apart. I like to be able to choose if I want my ending to be good, if I want them to make it to the news elsewhere, or if not. Like, I like it that way. But I was thinking, what would happen if, what's gonna happen when the giver dies?